Hello, everybody, and welcome back to an episode of the Gruntsngrumbles podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Tom.
And, look, here we are. Look at us. It's been forever, man. Like, I'm trying to get the cobwebs out.
I know.
Trying to shake the old
it's
vocal cords. I don't even know, like, why I shook my body like we do something heavy
It's been
lifting
a while.
over here.
Love seeing you. I'm glad to see you again.
Yeah,
Sight for sore eyes.
It's great to be back.
What's sight for sore eyes?
But no, it's great. It's great to be back, man.
Yeah,
Like,
for
I
sure.
did definitely miss this. It's just like the city's still, whatever, and we just
We're
waited.
trying to play the rules.
We waited as long as I feel like we could have.
Yeah, and at the same time, and I know you were mentioning this too. You're starting on a track on your show where you're outdoors.
Yeah.
And it gets dark at like 4:00.
Oh man, I've been outside for the last 3 months.
Right,
I want to
and
say.
you just want to sleep. Like you get in, it's like darker than Satan's asshole when you get home, and then you wake up in the morning. It's the same thing. It's like you don't see the sun unless you're working.
Oh yeah.
And then you're trying to warm up. Do you really want to come here talk about like I don't want to do the shows like how was your day?
Yeah.
Like
well, there was nothing great to say. Like I was in doom and gloom. If I came on here, you'd be like, "Hey Vince," blah blah blah. I'd be like, yeah.
I have no
I don't want to be here.
no knowledge of the outside world
I
right
wish
now.
I was asleep.
Right?
I've been going to bed at like 8:30.
Yeah, me too.
I've never gone to bed at 8:30 in my life.
Welcome
It was like gone to the like adulthood.
Yeah,
The
welcome to
days-
the 40s.
It was like the days where like your parents are putting you to bed at 8:30. It was like that was your bedtime, and you had to go to school or whatever. And now, as an adult, you hate it as a kid, but now as an adult, it's like I'll go to bed at 8:30.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm also waking up at like 4:30 in the morning to go to work for 6 or whatever.
Of
Because I want,
course.
I have to drive like a half an hour depending on where I'm
Right.
going. And then it's just like I need 8 hours of sleep. For me to
Yeah.
get 8 hours of sleep,
You
I gotta go to bed at 8:30.
Yeah. And do you find too that there's less distraction? Like the TV shows are shit, or you can watch it whenever you want now.
I guess that's true. That's
Where
true.
like a couple years ago it was like this is the show you have to watch every Tuesday.
Like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly. So you had to be up for it, otherwise you'd miss it.
Yeah.
Now you don't have that anymore.
You
There's
know what? Though? I'm
nothing
okay with that. I like that.
I'm okay with that too.
I like that mainly because of our, our choice of career.
Right.
Streaming services are better for people who work in film
For sure.
because you can't be home and then you're gonna DVR or whatever that PVR or whatever it is.
Right.
And then maybe you'll watch it later. Whereas now, like, for example, have you been watching WandaVision?
I have.
I love it. Do you love it?
Not.
Oh
exactly.
no! Anyway, but we can't talk too much about it because again, it's
I don't want to give
show.
it, and I don't want to give anything away. My things for it is again being the kid growing up reading the comics.
Yeah.
And Wanda and Vision have been even before I was born.
Yeah.
I thought the storyline for how it was tying into the whole MCU
Yeah.
was going to be different somehow.
Okay.
I mean, I love the sets.
Yep.
I feel like
The concept's fantastic too.
it is. I feel like the acting is not as good as it should be.
Well, I think they're acting by era. I feel like
But even when it goes to the other side and you hear the Darcy,
okay, that's true.
and it's like there's certain things where I'm going. It feels like again we won't know until we watch it. But what I do like are some of the little surprises that they've shown sort of far. And I'm going, oh, I like where this may go.
Exactly.
My own opinion of it is I thought it was going to be something different.
That's fair,
Right.
You know Matt Crow, right?
Yes.
He read all those comics too, and he really liked it. So I thought maybe you would have too.
Right.
I thought maybe you guys would have been.
I mean, I love the homages to the Dick Van Dyke Show, Brady Bunch, Family Ties, and it's all those houses. It's right.
They did a great job.
And
with
then they did like not The Office,
Modern Family.
Modern Family.
Yeah.
And I feel like
I really loved that episode actually.
Really?
Yeah, I really
to
did.
me though it feels like now they're just trying to push. It's like we all know we've all watched those shows.
Yeah.
Give me the show we haven't watched, which should be WandaVision that we've been waiting since.
But I kind of like if you. I mean, I don't know how to talk about it without giving it away.
Right.
And I mean, if you haven't watched it yet, it's like, where do you live?
Maybe they're waiting for the end of it to.
Do you work? If you haven't watched it, like, do you work in
film?
I know, but it's like I love the whole. Every episode was a different era. I love the genre of it, and I like how I like how it's shot. I like a lot of.
Yeah.
I like everything about it. I feel like it did a great job. I haven't watched episode 8 yet.
Okay.
Have you?
Yes.
Okay.
Today.
Don't talk about it. I was going to watch it before I left, but I was
There's
like,
also another show I want to put on your radar and other people too, because this is a must watch. This show was actually told for me to watch, and I jumped in head first.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love it.
Okay.
It is called Resident Alien.
Resident Alien.
And it's
is it on like Netflix? What's
it's on Sci-Fi.
Oh, I don't know.
So it's I think it's on CTV during the week.
Well, maybe I have 5 TV. Maybe I can, or 5.
Maybe if you can find it. It's called Resident Alien.
Okay.
Alan Tudyk, who's better known in Dodgeball, he was Steve the Pirate.
Oh yeah.
He plays an alien who's crashed to Earth.
Yeah.
Whose mission was to destroy all the humans.
Okay.
But his spacecraft and the weapon get displaced from him, and now he's got to assimilate to the townspeople.
Oh, so now he's just acting like is he in like human form, or is he?
The humans see him in human form, but the one kid sees him in alien form.
Okay.
So now the aliens trying to adapt to human.
I've seen a commercial about
this.
It
is phenomenal.
It's great.
It is so well done.
Okay.
That his mannerisms, he plays an amazing alien.
Sweet.
Like he's just so out of his element.
I think that guy is a really good actor. Actually,
very good actor.
Yeah.
And his delivery on some of the things. There's some instances like now he's playing the town doctor.
Nice.
And I won't give away why. But it's an absolute must watch.
Okay.
So he plays the doctor, and now he's reading. Like he's learning as he's going along.
Yeah.
So he's trying to read like what a mammogram is and what a lump in the breast would be. So. And then his assistant's like, you gotta have a little bit better bedside manner. Don't be so like, oh, you got cancer, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
So he's reading over this woman's condition. She found a lump. And he's like, most indications of lumps in the breast mean that it's early detection and that's a very positive thing that you cut it early. He goes, now let's take a look at those tits.
That's so good.
You're like, what the fuck?
That's amazing.
So good. So well done. And I think it's out in episode 5 now.
Okay. I'll look it up. I've been looking for another show.
It's one of those shows where you're just laughing the whole time because it's just his delivery on things.
That's awesome.
And like someone called him a taint.
Yeah.
So he didn't know what a taint was. So he's like, obviously it's Urban Dictionary. And it's like, see pictures. Shit. Sees what the taint is and throws.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I find myself, let's go back to the whole streaming thing when we got into WandaVision and stuff. I love the effect for us that the streaming stuff is an amazing thing. But do you ever find that when you're looking for a show, you spend 20 minutes to 45 minutes looking for something to watch?
Yeah.
I never know what to watch.
Yeah. One of my apps went down, unfortunately, and it was the one that had the 24-hour loop. So if I wanted to watch Seinfeld, it would start from episode 1, go to the episode 119, whatever it was, and then loop. Well, as soon as it gets to the end, it just loops again. So like 24 hours, it's Seinfeld.
Yeah.
So it's great to just shut your mind off, especially when you get home the day you're making dinner, whatever. You just put something on.
You just look for that one show that you can watch not watch.
Yeah, it's more noise. Yeah.
For me, if I can't figure out what to watch, I'm throwing on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Right.
I'll throw on some episodes of Family Guy, South Park, something like that.
Yeah.
Throw it in the background. And that's what's great about streaming services because like if we just, and especially, I mean, just not for us, but I mean film people, but also just people at home.
Right.
It's like, what are you
Yeah.
You turn on, it's like the same mundane thing. You're like, oh yeah, no,
I don't want to
watch
watch that.
I guess I'll watch the doom and gloom news for an hour.
Right.
No, but, it's like just throw on an episode of like I throw Brooklyn Nine-Nine on for like 6 episodes while you try to figure out what you want to watch. And
well, that's the thing. And what I've been watching lately, because it's just been myself, I've been watching a lot of like comedians in cars getting coffee.
Oh, the Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, because I love the stories. He's talking to other comedians, and he had like Eddie Murphy on. And just the stories that they both basically started stand up.
Yeah.
The same time in 1976, they went to the same club and was like, "This is my first day. I'm really nervous." So it's my first day. I'm really nervous, and they're friends, which you would never put that together.
I mean, they went to different genres of their
different
lives.
styles
I think
of
once
comedy,
both their careers when they took off. So, I mean, Jerry went to comedy sitcom and made like a gajillion dollars. Right. Where like Eddie went to go do like movies and big funny movies, and then the Golden Child or whatever it was called was awful, and like they weren't all hits for him. But Seinfeld never did a movie.
No, I know.
He did sitcom TV and made a gajillion dollars, and that's all he had to do.
I know, and so you hear their stories and like Eddie Murphy has just such an immaculate memory. He knows exactly which bars they played at together, where they started, and what was happening at the time, and who the promoter was or who the manager was of that building. And it's funny hearing that story. And then you watch the Dave Chappelle one.
Yeah.
And Chappelle's like, I'm not a social person. He was like, I actually just like being left alone.
Yeah.
And his delivery on some of the stuff the past couple of weeks of what he's been bringing out onto YouTube have been phenomenal. He's going to be changing the world.
Chappelle show's coming back.
He's coming back.
Yeah.
And like just the power he has. And for like, you hear the story, I'm very introverted. I don't like to do anything. You're like,
that kind of makes sense though. Doesn't it a little bit?
Yeah. I think you need to. I think you need to be displaced from when you're such a powerful performer.
Yeah.
Where everyone's just drawing from that. How do you
disassociate yourself with that? I feel like that's a good thing for comedians more than like just actors, because I feel like a comedian always feels like they have to be on.
Yeah.
So like Chris Farley was like that.
Oh yeah.
Robin Williams was like that. It's could kill you, and like, look what happened to them. Like it just overpowered them.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the best thing for them to do, especially.
They become the personality that made them, as opposed to being the person that they are.
I think they forget who they were.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
I
always think about like ventriloquists. Right. They're always they always put on a character. They always have a different voice.
Yeah.
Do you think they'd ever forget their voice? Do you think that could happen?
But
do you ever
say
just
that
like
about actors too? You can say that about actors, like why isn't Al Pacino in a mental hospital for schizophrenia? Because he's Tony Montana again.
I know,
right?
I know, but I mean, the ventriloquist, you're constantly putting on that voice,
right?
At every club that you were going to, at every event you're performing at, your 17 characters and your little dolls and stuff. Whereas an actor, you do that movie for 3-4 months,
right?
It's gone.
Yeah.
You come back and do another actor 3-4 months, it's gone. And sometimes you just like you're a normal actor, you play yourself.
Exactly.
For a movie.
And you know what? That's where you and I, and I'm sure most will agree with, that level of talent is beyond us.
Yeah.
Right? And you appreciate it because you're like, oh my God, that's like raw talent. And it's being delivered in such a way where everyone can agree with it. Yeah. Everyone can see it. So why the fuck is there so much cancel culture right now? He has a terrorist as a puppet. I'm offended by that. We got to get rid of it. Do you not see what he's doing?
Yeah. He makes fun of, like, I hate the fact that as a comedian, and I think we talked about this before, so let's not spend too much time on it, but you make fun of everything.
Yeah.
You're not just making fun of this group of people. And it's this group. And you make fun of yourself. Yeah. And you make fun of your family. And you make fun of your friend's family. Or their culture, your culture, his culture.
Right.
Why is there... You can't do that.
I know. Like you're going to ban Sebastian Maniscalco because he's too Italian? Motherfucker, he is Italian.
He offends me. No, I'm just kidding. He's so funny, man.
And,
God, I love it.
But I just, like... I get it. I get it when it becomes to the point where they're like, fuck this, fuck that. But those are the comedians that are never going to go anywhere.
But it's not hate. Excuse me. It's not hate.
You're right.
I hucked up a little. It's not hate. It's projectile vomiting.
That's okay.
It's not hate. It's humor.
Right. And there's a tact to it.
He's not saying this guy's scum, da-da-da, this group's scum.
When Michael Richards did what he did on stage, you go, okay, blatantly, that was not a comedic bit that should have ended his career for sure.
Yeah,
without a question, because he came out. There was a person that antagonized him enough on the stage that he ended up being on this whole racial tirade.
Yep.
That you're going, no, I would have asked for my money back too. I would make sure that I never see this guy in any facility again.
Yeah,
when I go to the level like he should be banned. No, but I know personally I would never, if I see his name on the marquee, I'm not going to see him anymore.
Fair,
right? And I get that. That's justifiable. But when someone's going, oh, my grandmother's Italian. She's living in the basement. She's cooking all the day, all along. Her tits hanging out, this and that. And you're going,
how is that offending you?
Like, that's so sexist. Why is she in the kitchen in the basement? Why she has to cook?
Because she's an old Italian grandmother who does that all day long.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what she does.
And that's the story he's telling.
I know.
He's
not making up a story.
Exactly.
It's legit.
And that's the difference, right?
I know.
If you go out and you blatantly go, fuck all Italians because they're nothing but this,
there's
this,
greasy
and this.
scumbags and all that stuff. And you're like, that's it. And there's no joke.
There's no punchline to it.
It's like, where's the joke, dude?
Right.
Yeah.
I can see that being
I
canceled.
agree. 100%.
But when people are going, listen, I don't agree with what's happening right now.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden going, well, we don't think you should be on the show anymore.
Yeah.
And we've seen it. It's happened in this past couple of months.
All the time.
There's been a lot of things happening, and we're going, when we can't say anything anymore. Like we have to just be. We can't even shake. We can't even shake hands. Going, how are you doing? Because if somebody might get offended because we're touching.
Oh, I know. And you got an elbow to say hello, but then they're like, oh, wait a minute, you sneeze in your elbow. You shouldn't be touching elbows.
Yeah.
So why I can't anyway. I'm a hugger, God damn it.
Let's and I know I said this to you in a text this week. Let's do better, because I feel that as much as you want to follow the rules, as much as you want to do, if you can't swim, and you know you're going to drown because you can't swim,
right?
Why do you want to drain the pool from the swimmers that can swim?
Yeah.
Because they're not allowed to have fun.
You know what I don't do?
What?
I don't go in the water.
That's it. But just to drain the whole pool because you don't want anyone to have fun because you can have the fun, learn how to swim, motherfucker.
Or don't go in the water.
Well, that's it.
Don't take away the water.
Don't take it away from the people that can do it, that enjoy it.
Yeah.
And in order to be better now, I feel like the words, because the words are always going to feel that person more.
Yep.
You have to combat them with love. You have to go, listen, we tried it this way. It doesn't work. Yeah. We understand that doing it to the extreme that you want it to is not going to get you anywhere any better. It's not going to make the world a better place.
No, God, no.
Peace for me is not when you run your mouth. Peace is when you're quiet and you hear all the other noises come to you.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
You want to make the difference and be the difference. You have to be better than what's different right now. You have to make the conscientious choice that the noise that you're hearing is not going to bother you. You have to go better than that. You have to go, listen, that's your pool. My pool's always going to be open, and the people are going to swim if they want. And if they can't swim, I'm going to say, listen, if you can't swim, I understand that. Don't go in the pool. But
here's a lounge chair for you to hang out.
I still want you to be a part of the party.
Yeah.
I still want you to enjoy the party. But don't tell me to shut the party down because you can't swim. I'm still giving you the accommodations.
Yeah.
I'll even put a sign saying, listen, this person can't swim. Don't bother them. Don't splash them.
Can't put that sign up.
But you know what I mean?
That's pointing out a...
But listen, I know, but at the same time,
I know what you're saying.
You're doing the thing where I'm trying to make it adaptable.
Of course.
But I'm not shutting the whole pool down because that's what you want.
Yeah.
Right?
This brings me into this, the peanut butter in the schools thing, too. It's like... you know how much I love peanut butter.
I love it too.
And when we were going to school, there was no, you couldn't eat peanut butter in school.
Right.
But now because little Johnny can't eat it, we can't serve it in school.
Right.
Well, hold on. Just little Johnny just shouldn't fucking eat peanut butter.
Right.
Why can't I eat my peanut butter around Johnny? And it's like, well, people like there's kids who I'm sure now are going to school who are gluten intolerant. Are we losing all the bread?
No.
Are we still allowed to bring bread to school? What if little Johnny eats the bread? And there he goes. He's got a, whatever, he doesn't die, but his stomach will hurt.
I know. Or lactose intolerant and all this other stuff.
Are we taking milk out?
Yeah, I know.
No.
Like a lot of things have to change, but I feel like if we just add to the argument, that's not changing anything. No. If we point fingers the other direction, that's not changing anything. Yeah. So if we want to be better, we have to strive to be better by setting an example.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to be watching sports and be happy that Phil Kessel is a fat fuck, is not performing like he is, and then watching, let's see, Sidney Crosby, who's the best player right now, arguably in the world for hockey, and then going, who are you going to adopt when you want to be the hockey player that you want to be? Do you want to be as good as Kessel, who's just sitting there like a fat slob?
Am I getting
or
paid?
Do you want to?
I'll be Kessel.
But
you tell me I can eat donuts and play hockey. Give me that Kessel money, baby. I'll do it.
But
any day.
What I'm saying is that our role models are based on what they've achieved that I'd like to achieve, or that we would like to achieve. That they're setting an example for us that we're going. If that's where they are in that at their level, that's where I want to be.
That's fair,
right?
Yeah.
And
listen, I want to be an athlete. I don't want to be David Wells, that fat pitcher. Who, I want to be
right. But it's true, right?
I mean, we say that, but like I'm fat and I can't throw 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't. I know.
I don't think I could even swing at one.
I could swing. I wouldn't hit it.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to swing immediately after they throw it. I don't know.
Right.
I've gone to like batting cages.
Yeah.
And it was like 65-mile-an-hour fastballs or something.
And even that.
I don't know. And if I hit it, my hands hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Like the whole bat.
I know.
Shaking like it was vibrating my entire body.
Play on a rec team on a Wednesday, let's say. Okay.
Yeah.
And I know we haven't done it in like 2 years now.
Yeah.
But do it on a rec team on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Feel how sore you are for the rest of the week till that next Wednesday.
I used to play softball on Sundays.
Right.
Come Monday.
Right.
I was toast, man.
And then these guys are doing it for 168 games, a fucking season from April to September. So that's 7 months.
I know, but it's baseball.
It's still
hockey players, players, football players, basketball players,
in any sport. I'm just saying.
There's a reason you can pay. Is it 162 games? Isn't it? What is it?
162. Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever it is.
81 games.
If there's a reason you can play that many, you must not be getting tired every game.
No, but you would feel it. You know what I mean?
I'm not enough that you're gonna. Why are hockey players only playing? Like 80.
I know. 85.
I can't remember. God damn it. They're gonna live. These guys even know sports.
We're back, people.
Remember? You guys remember us?
Facts and heads up our asses. It's okay.
The facts of knowledge of nothing. Anyway, so back to the whole cancel. Culture.
Yeah.
Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
Who didn't see that coming?
Right?
Did you see that meme about like Marilyn Manson's actually a scumbag?
Yeah, the old ladies.
Old lady is just big sips of their tea.
Yeah.
Everybody saw that coming. You know what's crazy is that he was on American Gods, the new season.
Yeah, okay.
I think they had to like edit him out.
Oh, they had to pull it out?
Well, they already aired the first or the 2 episodes he was in.
Right.
Because I love that show. And although this season's a little boring. But it's not important. I think that he's in it. He's supposed to be in like another episode, but I think they edited it out. They rewrote something. I don't know how they did it. I don't know.
There was a lot of problems with that show.
How did no one see that coming? It's Marilyn Manson. He put his balls on a security guard's head, remember? Or back of his neck.
I know.
What did you think?
You think he was the music and, but at the
same time. You think he was an outstanding gentleman to society?
No. But at the same time, it bred that culture. It was making money, so it was tolerable. And that's where I think we have to stop on that too. If you're capitalizing on someone else's things that they do, and they're not behaving the way, again, who's drawing these lines? But at the same time, we all know wrong is wrong. Yeah. Okay, if we look at something and we go, yeah, that's not right.
Yeah.
Like the Michael Richards thing again, okay?
Yeah.
If that was his routine the whole time, you'd be like, okay, well, that's who he is. I don't like it, so whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're exploiting him on that, going, oh, this is the guy that's always going to say the N-word, the white guy that's always going to say the N-word, and that's going to be his shtick. Yeah. I want to blame the guy that's throwing the money at it too. Yeah. Right? Because, why are you promoting it then? Right? And
listen, it goes back to the old, any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, but when you're hurting someone else in the process of doing it, I no sympathy.
You know what? You know what you signed up for. When if you want to be an actor or someone important like a comedian, and you're constantly in the light.
Right, of course.
There's no getting away from it. Like you can't go. Don't be like, why can't I eat a normal meal in peace? Why can't I go out with my family? Right. It's like, did you think that you were going to be able to be this good, mega star,
right?
And then just no one's going to talk to you?
No, well,
I'm sorry. Are you just waking up and you're like, I want all the glory and the money, and I just want to be able to walk down the street and nobody bother me.
Unless I'm at a place and they're paying me $10,000 to be at the appearance of that place, and then
still not talk to people, and you just want to sit there. It's like, buddy, get over yourself.
Again, there's that. The celebrity bullshit has always been that bullshit, but then the real guys, and you work with the real guys. I've worked with the real guys, and you will be those guys that you go, listen, call me anytime, and they will.
Yeah.
And those are the guys you gravitate. The ones that do the other things that are shady as fuck, well, they're not worth the attention anyway.
No, God, no.
Right? And I feel like something bad happens. Again, let's flip Marilyn Manson. Let's do Johnny Depp. Okay?
Yeah.
Accused of being
a woman beater.
And now we're actually seeing what's happening. Yeah. It was not, he was the victim the whole time, and he's been quiet about it.
Yeah.
It's a big ouch.
I mean,
right? It's a big, like I said, so there's two sides to every story.
Well, of course.
Right? I think when it's celebrity scandals or anything else, we're always drawn to that Inquirer page that we're walking down the grocery line and we see the magazines and you're like, oh, who's doing what now? We're basically indoctrined.
Yeah.
To put our noses in other people's businesses.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And gossip about it.
Yeah, I just want to jump in for a quick I was like addicted to those magazines for a bit.
No shit.
Yeah. It wasn't like like every time I went to the grocery store, I was like, ooh, a new whatever. Well, I can't remember the name, Star or whatever. And you grab that and you're like, oh, just $6.99 to hear about what Katie Holmes is doing with Tom Cruise again.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And I don't know why. I don't. I really after like
it doesn't really add anything to your knowledge base.
I've kicked that habit, thankfully.
But did you know too? Like I don't know. Did you watch the Tiger Woods documentary?
No, I don't really watch documentaries.
So again, it was well known that it wasn't just when it happened that oh my god he's an adulterer.
Yeah,
it was a few years of him doing that. It wasn't just one incident. Yeah. He was known to have a bunch of lovers. That he was a perusal. He was like basically. Would go to play a tournament, be at a hotel, and have a bunch of women in his room. So it wasn't a secret to anyone except for us. Let's say,
of course.
Okay, and so I guess back in the day, the National Enquirer actually had tabloid-worthy knowledge.
Oh,
be it pictures, people following him, investigators, whatever.
Of course.
So they approach him with it. Go listen. We can keep this quiet, but in order for us to do so, you have to be okay with being on the cover of Men's Health magazine this month.
Oh.
Doesn't that make it weirder?
Yeah, but what? Like, he's an athlete. Why wouldn't he want to just be on
so
Men's
that
Health
means
anyway?
if he was on Men's Health magazine to sell that magazine, we as the public, an ignorant public to what's actually going on in his personal life, going, oh, this is the healthiest man. This is the man to set your examples to.
Yeah.
Healthily. I know, and I'm not just contradicting everything I just said 10 minutes ago.
Of course.
We're showing this guy on a magazine, Men's Health, that he's the healthy man. Meanwhile, he's taking these pictures under duress, so he doesn't get in trouble by his wife, that it doesn't even blow up to losing all his sponsors and everything else. Mm-hmm. And now look where he is. It's like he's recovering from a knee surgery. He just got into a car accident. Like, I mean, but I'm not ever gonna say like, oh,
still like the best
get better,
world,
just please get better. Do you gotta do? There's some things going on that are really horrible, but to just go, well, you could have seen it coming. What if you couldn't?
Yeah,
right. Like Marilyn Manson, I go, yeah, the content, but isn't that maybe what the setup is then?
It's not so much like, are you talking about the content of his music, or are you talking about the content of his human? Because he paraded around like he was scum. He again, the balls on the security guard.
The
like he was doing
Christ superstar.
Yeah, but you know what? That was the Antichrist superstar. I don't know if that's really who he is or it's his character for his thing or whatever. But even being an Antichrist superstar doesn't mean that you're drugging women or being inappropriate to women. You could still be a gentleman and be an Antichrist superstar.
Like Alice Cooper, right? His stage presence is who he is on stage with the snakes and cutting chickens in the audience. Or
Rob
whatever.
Zombie.
Yeah, he's talking. These are golf games. Yeah, Rob Zombie, same thing.
Metalheads.
Yeah, of course.
Are not scumbags.
No, I know.
Like it's families, just they have families and they, they're all wearing black and they have a daughter. Their daughter's in Pink Princess. You know what I mean?
You saw that picture, the Slayer. It's Tom Araya, and it's like, no matter how cool you are in the world, like you still. Yeah, your daughter's still gonna. Your 11-year-old daughter.
You're still gonna have a tea. Yeah, exactly. Dad, right? You're a dad, and you're still gonna have little tea times with your daughter, and you're gonna play catch with your son. Like, you're not a. The metal doesn't define you.
No, exactly.
The metal is your passion. Exactly. It's not your character.
Exactly. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to even acknowledge what is and what isn't because, now there's so many things that are flipping scripts on the daily. And again, it's if you're adding fuel to the argument, whether you're right or wrong anymore, you're not justifying that person's anger.
Yeah.
This person's clearly angry. Let's go back to the pool. I want this pool filled up with concrete. I don't want anyone swimming in it anymore. You could go, listen, I built the pool. I spent my own money. I dug the hole. I made this a public pool so kids could feel cool in the afternoon. Yeah. In a hot summer.
Hot summer day.
They had somewhere to go and they could be with their friends and hang out. oh, you're a pedophile then. You know, like everything you go to compound to do something good.
Yeah.
I feel like someone's jabbing at you further.
Of course.
And maybe I'm going to a lot more extremes than I should.
A little bit.
But I feel like that's where the arguments are headed.
Yeah.
You go to do something nice and someone's shitting on you for it. It's time to stop that. I feel like the cancel culture, in order to stop the cancel culture, you pretty much have to say, you know what, just shut the fuck up for a minute. Let's see it burn out on its own.
Also, if you don't like something, don't watch it.
That's it.
You don't like what someone's saying, walk away. Don't listen.
Yeah.
Why do you be like, you can't say that? But what if there's this group of people who like listening to dick jokes, but you don't like dick jokes?
Right.
Okay, this is not your comment.
Right.
This guy makes funny family humor. That's what you want to listen to? Watch all his shows.
Right, that's right.
Stay away from Eddie Murphy and I don't know who's family jokes, but because I don't family comics. I like the dick jokes.
Right.
So I'm like, So
Steve, go watch Family Feud. Steve
Harvey.
Steve Harvey. Okay.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to watch. Watch. You know what? Watch Family Feud.
Yes. Stay away from Raw.
Don't stay away for everything else.
Yeah.
If you don't watch horror movies, you're scared of horror movies, you don't watch them.
That's right.
You don't say, don't make them anymore.
Don't make them anymore. And how dare you make them? Because of the content they're objectifying.
Oh, yeah. You don't like action movies, don't watch them. You want to watch, Air Bud? Watch Air Bud. Because you know what? I'll watch Air Bud.
Right.
I'll also watch
horror
movies. I'll watch action movies, sports movies. I'll watch them all.
I'll take it all in.
And you know what? If you don't like them, I'm not going to be like, well, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
No. That's you.
Are you aware of what's going on right now in the world?
Oh, you know what, man? I've had to God damn it. I've had to purge some people on Facebook recently because I'm just like, they're like, oh, well, the true hidden meaning behind this? I'm like, why are you
trying so hard?
What are you looking at every movie and you're like, you know what the actual meaning is behind that? I'm like, unfollow.
Yeah, why don't you try harder to be nicer instead of I can point the fingers at everything.
Yeah.
But I want the proof now.
Facebook vigilantes.
Yeah.
Get over yourself.
Fuck pointing the fingers. Oh, they're doing this. Well, what are you doing to bring the world better, a better place?
So how are you solving it? You're just going to post it on Facebook?
By just pointing the finger at what they're doing?
So your 200 friends, what are they going to do?
Yeah,
what are your 200 friends going to do about it? Why don't you, instead of posting your vigilante post on Facebook, go out and do something about it?
Yeah, exactly.
What are you going to do about it? Oh, I'm just going to post on Facebook. I'm the king.
Yeah.
Listen, unless you're posting memes, that's all I want to see. All I want to see is memes. Okay,
Bubba. Shout out to Bubba. That was
that's a hard shout out to Bubba.
We had
miss you, buddy.
He's working beside me now in the same room. Basically,
that's awesome.
He's tented off. He calls it FEMA.
Oh yeah,
because it's special effects. You can't really see what they're breaking into. Plus, it keeps a bubble safe for them. So of course, what I do is break through the fence, and we have our little 5 to 10 minute conjugal visit. And oh my God, he hears me laughing over the fence, and I hear him laughing. I'm like, hey, aren't you that guy from that podcast? Right? And we just joke around.
That's awesome.
And he wants to be back on the show too. A lot of people are going, when are you doing another show? Or when's your next guest? And
people
I'd love to be on
it. Too. It's like, when are you guys getting back? I'm like, well, we're just waiting this out. There is a pandemic, so
there's a pandemic, and you know what? We are stressed. I don't want to turn this into the agenda. And again, to just be completely sheltered from it doesn't help us either.
No.
At least we can bring a different refreshing perspective to the point where we're still the same guys at the end of the day. This world isn't changing unless we change it. Like if I keep bitching because my garden's not going to grow, well, if I'm not putting seeds in it
or watering it,
and I'm not outside taking care of it, then of course I'm not going to expect anything from it. Let's make something of this. We had a year to sit in this. Yes, it's tragic. Yes, people have lost lives. But you know what? We are so afraid of dying right now that everyone's forgotten how to live. I want to go to the concerts. I want to see you at a bar.
Yeah.
I want to have the hard Friday work of the whole week that I've just been throwing bullshit at. That my back is pretty much broken at this point.
Yeah.
Going, Vince, are you done right now? Yeah. You want to just hit a bar? We're just
let's just go have a nice cold
the first
draft
pint.
beer.
The first pint's on me.
Draft, man.
The first pint's on me, Vince. Let's do it.
Well, soon. I think we're getting close.
Right. I do too. I hope so.
I hope to God we're getting close. No,
well, unless we go.
What am I, an alcoholic?
Unless you go to the north side.
Now.
If we go to the north side of Steeles Avenue, we can.
but then I'm north of Steeles. My dad is funny. Back in the day, my dad's like, every time I go north of Highway 7, I get hives. Like he was a city boy. That was his thing. He's like every time I get north of, as soon as I step into Woodbridge, I'm getting hives, and I'm like, wow, for real, man.
Wow.
I want to talk about our buddy Steve, because I was watching his
G-Boats Pop Vinyl.
I was watching
NRIT guy.
Yeah, NRIT guy. I was watching his YouTube.
Yes.
Check it out if you have any interest in Funko Pops whatsoever, or for that matter, Power Rangers.
Yes.
Because he is like
unbelievable. His background sets and everything else.
Oh, I love it.
I've shared some stuff on our social media.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
I was watching recently. I can't remember what he opened up. He got a box he just opened up. He had some awesome Funko Pops. I love his channel, man. Yeah. It's fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Great.
You know why? Because like I won't have I'm not gonna start a collection of Funko Pops.
Right.
Like I'm not gonna. I just don't. You know me. I got like 12.
Yeah.
Remember? Cute.
Yeah.
It's cute. My collection's cute.
And mine's cute too.
Yeah, it's super cute. But I like his channel because I get to see all of the stuff that he gets. Like, and it's
and he takes it out of the box. He puts it on a 360 turntable. Fantastic. He shows you the detail,
and he knows his shit, man.
I didn't know that there's a 25th season of Power Rangers. I only knew the Power Rangers and because I was older when it came out. Yeah. Right? I shit on it constantly because it was my Voltron. It was my Voltron. The lion robots were the fucking Voltron.
Yeah.
So I watched this already in the 80s and loved it as a kid and couldn't get the toys, couldn't get anything about it. You explain Voltron to someone might know it, but no one knew it.
Yeah.
And now they got the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Everyone goes, "Oh, I love the Power Rangers." Like, fuck you, you know. There was Voltron. And now I just found out there were 3 inceptions of Voltron, and I only knew the one.
Really? But you and Steve are around the same age, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he would have been watching Voltron too, wouldn't he have?
Yeah, but again, I don't know why he likes it more than then. Again, I found it was like the Godzilla, like cheesy, like, you know, like the Beastie Boys video, the Intergalactic.
Yeah.
Where, you know, there's always going to be the scene where the team comes across an adversary they can't beat.
Yeah.
And it grows up 10 times its size. So in order to beat it, they grow to 10 times the size with this robot. And then they fight together, and then, you know, the robot wins, and we saved the day.
Love it.
And the bad guys are like, we'll get you again.
Yeah.
I just found it's like I've seen that already before, so it was never my first love because of it.
That's fair.
But I appreciate it because I know that there is a following, and I would never shit on like Steve for like, why would you watch that? But personally, I was the Voltron guy.
That's fair.
Right? And then he said Power Rangers was even before Voltron.
Oh, in your face then, huh?
And they're up to like they're up to season 25 now. They've been doing it for like over.
Are they still going?
Yeah, another Inception. Yeah, just released a couple weeks ago.
I had no idea.
But now I don't know if it's the Dino Riders, Rangers. Like I don't know any of like. But he knows. So if you want to know or you follow and you want to see what he's got,
if you have any interest in Funko Pops,
right?
If you have any interest in Power Rangers, it's his channel.
Yes.
Honestly, we'll put something up, but I was watching it the other day. I was just eating. I was eating breakfast, and I put my phone there, and I was just watching it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, no way. You know what I mean? Like I got some really good information, and the great thing about the collectors, that he mentioned a bunch of, like, every time they get something and they're in a group, there's a society,
right?
Society,
yeah, it is a society.
And they all just like they sell to each other, and they collect, they trade, whatever. It's fantastic, man. There's a whole group of people out there, and if you're just starting your collection, watch his stuff, and he'll give you a lot of the information that you.
Another good source on your show is James, the locations guy.
Chino.
Yes.
Love that dude.
I knew about more Funko stuff from him, and he put me on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
And then, you know, watching Steve's do his stuff, I'm like, okay, it's pretty much the same guys.
Yeah.
But James has even like P.O. boxes in the States, so he can get the exclusives from just like Funko Shop. Yeah, you need something. If there was something you absolutely loved, like say the glow in the dark Jason, right? Yeah. Funko Pop. Yeah. He would have it. Sick. Right?
He could get it. If he did,
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I'm sure Steve could too, but I feel like James would. I don't know. And maybe I'm starting a turf war here. But again, it's a society, so they all work hand in hand.
Yeah, it's pretty fantastic.
They'll tell you what case is the better case, and then I know Steve addressed that too. But yeah, his setup is unbelievable.
It's great, man.
It's cute.
It's beyond cute,
right?
Yeah,
but yeah,
I want to go and check out his house.
Yes,
I need like 4 hours in there. Just
you need more because you'll stare at one section of the wall. Go,
Yeah.
okay, there's all your Star Wars stuff. There's all your Power Rangers stuff.
Yeah.
There's all your Disney stuff, and then you start slowing down and go, what's actually in the Star Wars stuff?
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
Oh shit! Oh
Yeah.
my god! And then you get pulled in all different directions.
I know. I need to go.
Love
we
it.
need to go.
Yeah, I'll take it.
We need to go up there.
Yeah, I've got
We
actually.
need to get to go in the Kitchener.
I actually have a Power Ranger. Actually, let's do it. I'm going to show you. I have something for him.
Oh, for him?
Yeah, because
Well, are we spoiling it for him now? You gonna put it on here?
He knows.
Oh, you told him about it. But no, we should definitely do like a trip to Kitchener because I haven't really hung out in Kitchener ever. I think I've just like worked there. I don't know.
This is for Steve.
What is this? Is it a car? What is it? What is it? Power Rangers car?
Power Rangers car.
Whoa!
Green Power Ranger.
A Honda. It's a 2002 Honda NSX Type R Japan spec.
Yeah.
This is some fucking Tokyo Drift shit.
I know, and then the side of the box has like all the Rangers on it, and yeah, it's, you know what? And I saw them.
That's dope.
Shout out to Gotham Central Comics in Mississauga. I follow them on Instagram, so I saw it posted and I showed it to Steve right away. He goes, "Need it." I go, "Which one?" He goes, "Green." And I was close enough that I went to get it. Gotham Central has like outfitted me with a lot of good stuff lately.
That's awesome. I like the Red Ranger's car, actually. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, but he's a Tommy guy.
GTR.
Everyone's a Tommy guy.
Which one of the ones went to went to jail for life for killing somebody? Was that Tommy? Isn't that him? Or no, it was the White Ranger, I think. Or...
Black guy.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. That was shout out to.
All right, I'm gonna cut that.
Shout out to Scotty Leone.
Anyway,
Scotty Leone.
I think this is the last show. No, I love Power Rangers. I think that's pretty cool. I don't really care about the cars, but I also don't like. I'm not a collector of toys. You know that.
But it's a good display. It's a good if
No, it's dope, man. He'll love it.
I said something.
Sure.
I said something to Steve because everything's coming out now. There's another new competitor.
Oh, I follow him on Instagram and everything. He's posting all these things that are coming out. I'm like, shit. I'm gonna start spending some money.
But at the same time, when do you stop? Because this week it's that, next week it's this.
Listen, Funko's not gonna stop making pops.
Did you see the new Kenny Powers one?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, he's wearing the merman's outfit, and he's got the raccoon eyes from the sunglasses. I gotta have that one.
I know, but the problem is I don't know where Steve's gonna have to get another house.
Yeah,
or he's gonna get like a shipping container. I don't even know, man.
Maybe.
Or he's gonna. You know what? My new rule is with clothes like T-shirts.
Yeah.
When I buy a couple new ones,
you're throwing some out or donating.
Well, I'm donating. I have to donate. I have to. I'm just taking over.
I'm still debating because I see some of this. I have a shirt and I know it's at my mom's.
Yeah.
I had when I was 16, and I bet you it smells like shit. It's probably like as soon as you
open
it out of the box, it's gonna go ratty. But
the moth's got it.
Yeah, but it's worth like $1,200 on eBay.
Sell that fucking shirt, dude.
Right? Yeah.
Go to your mom's.
I haven't seen her since before Christmas. Since the blood drive.
All right, listen. I want to talk about that too after.
Okay.
But I think we need to go to Kitchener because I think they're open. Right?
Yeah, they are open, and it's my birthday next week, and I haven't seen anyone in since last year.
I'll see what my schedule's like because actually I'm working all next weekend.
Okay.
But I think we go up.
Okay.
We go see Steve.
Right.
We go to a bar.
Right.
We get some beers in us. We just hang out, man.
Sure.
It's like old times.
Okay.
Steve comes out with us.
Sure.
We find that damn shirt. We sell it. And get money from more beers. That's the plan. Okay.
Awesome.
So I know we did a little Instagram live together. And
yeah, we tried. My phone's shit.
I know. I want to find out what the hell's going on with that, but I don't want to talk about it. I want to talk about. So I got my card. Remember, and I told you I found out what my blood type was.
Yes, that's right.
So I'm like AB positive or A positive. I can't remember. Anyway, whatever I am. This is I did my research clearly.
Right, okay.
Do I have my card on me?
No,
because I'm not going to donate right now. But so what I am is a universal recipient.
Right.
Okay. But
not a donor.
My blood is 5% of people in Canada have it.
Right.
So I could donate my blood to them.
Right.
But nobody else. And I can take anybody's blood. So if I can have anybody in the world's blood, but my blood is basically useless except for 5% of people. I have useless blood.
No, you have selfish blood.
Selfish blood. Yeah, that's selfish. So I'm like, I should be like, if I go to donate again, which I will, I will totally do it 100% again.
Right.
Do they want it? It's only good for 5% of the people.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, my brother is a universal donor.
So, wow.
It says he's universal donated. He's very he's a giver, proactive, not selfish. His blood loves everybody. Mine.
Fuck you.
Fuck all you. It was my blood. My blood goes nowhere but in this body.
Wow.
I could possibly save 5% of the people in Canada.
Okay.
But it's also they don't need my blood.
No, I know.
Because they could have anybody's.
So weird.
So why would they want my blood again? I mean, I'm sure they'll take it.
Maybe you're the new resident alien.
Maybe I'm an alien.
You need to watch that show.
I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, another show I want to watch, but it sucks because I can't find it without subtitles.
Yeah.
000. I think it's on Amazon.
Okay.
Shot in 4 different cities.
But why does it only have subtitles?
Because it's based on the cartel in Mexico.
Okay.
They ship cocaine to Italy.
Okay.
Somehow in between.
So you just want everybody to speak English?
No.
Is that what you want?
I just can't read it. When it gets to Italy, they're all speaking Italian, and I'm losing half the show.
Yeah.
So I need the subtitles. So on the way to Italy, something happens to the boat or the shipment.
Yeah.
The shipping company is run by the Americans.
Uh-oh.
So it's this huge network, and each city and country has its own characters that you love for that thing.
Nice.
And it builds in as just the first 5 minutes, and I was in love with it. I'm like, I'm hooked.
Yeah. I've been watching so much TV.
Right.
A couple shows I've been watching, which I'll recommend to anybody right now. If you don't want to watch it, it's up to you. Servant. It's an Apple TV show.
Okay.
Which I got Apple TV because it was like I bought a new phone. They give it to you for free for
a year. Yeah.
And it's an M. Night Shyamalan type of show.
Right.
It's fucking messed up, but it's funny. It's funny. It's fucked up.
Right.
It's good. The acting's pretty good in it. It's twisted. Like it's a crazy. I still don't know what's happening.
Wow.
It's like it's like Sam
typical.
Night. Typical Village and all the other ones. He's only done like 6 movies, but I can't seem to figure out.
Unbreakable's my favorite.
Oh my God.
Out of that series.
Yeah, so good. And I've been watching. Your Honor, Bryan Cranston.
Oh yes, how is that?
Pretty good.
It's intense.
Pretty good. Yeah, it's a little
slow right now.
I don't know what it is about me now. It's like some shows I'm just bored.
But
they're good shows, man. They're good shows.
Do you find? I actually mentioned this to someone a couple of weeks ago. We work in our business.
Yeah,
we're building entertainment for other people.
Yeah,
and we work for these companies that are the streaming service.
Of course.
Why isn't an incentive to keep us on the show or as a thank you? Let's say a crew gift, if you will. Offer us that free programming, that free streaming service. They're not going to lose money, and that way we can like research it and brag and go, listen, I just watched my own show and my credits are in it. And
you know why they don't have to? Because you want it anyway.
That's bullshit.
Because maybe you work at.
But the thing
I got a story, but I won't tell it on the air. They
do it.
They want. They know you're going to watch it anyway. And maybe you work on Netflix today, but you're on Amazon tomorrow. They just cancel,
a nice gesture.
They just cancel your Netflix.
Just as a nice gesture, go, thank you for being part of our team and our family here. Here you go. When I worked at Rogers, I had family discounts at Rogers.
Of course you did.
Okay?
Because they didn't want you to use TELUS, man. That's why.
They can throw a bone like for working where we are. Like they're not losing money. It's not coming from the production managers.
You're going to get it anyway.
Wallet.
Yeah. They don't need to be like...
foiled.
They're not gonna be like, oh man, if we don't get Tom Netflix, he's gonna watch Amazon.
Yeah, that's right.
No, it's not true, man. Because you're gonna feel like I have all of them.
I use the production budget to get my Prime membership to buy stuff for my props truck.
Listen, you have a Prime membership not to watch TV shows. It's for ordering on Amazon.
I know.
That Prime TV show was a bonus.
I know.
Thanks, Amazon. This episode is brought to you by Amazon Prime. You love it. You need it. Amazon Prime.
Yes.
No, it's is that the slogan? I don't know.
Whatever.
It is now.
It is now.
It's the box that smiles back.
What else I've been watching?
No, that's the snack that smiles back. That's goldfish. It's goldfish.
What else I've been watching is Fool Us. Penn and Teller's show.
Okay, yeah, they had people try to
fool them with
if
jokes,
they can't figure out the trick.
Yeah,
then you fooled them.
Fucking mesmerized by that shit.
Have they been fooled a lot?
There was one show where it was like repeats, like so the guys that like fooled them once
came back to fool
them again. They go, yeah, you got us again.
Wow, fool me once, and then shame on me.
At the end of their show, every episode, they do the trick.
Oh, so they teach. So at the end of the episode, they show how they do the trick.
No. Like say I'm Penn and Teller,
yeah,
right, and you're showing me the trick.
Yeah,
what Penn will say is like, listen, your trick isn't that new. It's actually one of the first tricks in black arts that was ever taught.
So we know what you did. Yeah.
Houdini did it. So and so did it.
Yeah.
The way you presented it was fresh and new and bold, and we loved what you did with it. I think when you did this, you should have actually done this.
Yeah.
Doesn't give away the trick.
Oh.
But they go, based on what Penn told you, did he get your trick? And you go, yeah, he got it.
Okay, so you don't have to have to show at the end.
No.
No. Okay.
And there was one guy who just did a card trick from what I've watched. And he had Penn and Teller on the side, and it was a card trick thing.
Yeah.
And at the end of the trick, he shows the card, and that's the card. But then when he goes to stand up to present whether he fooled them or not, tells Allison from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, is she the host?
In American Pie. And he goes, I'm going to give you this, but don't read it out loud. This is just for you. This is a gift, and then I'm going to reveal it after. So she reads it. She's like, what?
Yeah.
Okay. So Penn goes, by your last name, are you associated with so-and-so? Yeah. Okay, well, your trick is amazing, and I know what the secret is. I know what you gave her, so you might as well just reveal it, but we know the trick.
Okay.
So he goes, yeah, I'm actually fully blind.
The guy who did the trick?
Yeah, the guy who did the trick is fully blind. So basically, he did the trick knowing like how to do the trick mathematically or whatever it was, but is completely blind.
Whoa.
But Penn knew that.
Oh, he knew he was blind?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so like amazing. So there's stuff like that I love. I absolutely love. I love magic because it's shit I can't do. Man. It's shit I can't do.
Yeah.
And then I'll show you one on YouTube if you can find it on YouTube. It's the Penn and Teller nail gun trick.
Okay.
Fucking phenomenal because it's a show.
Yeah.
It's Penn doing the trick with a nail gun and a board and nails through a strip.
Sure.
And telling his whole routine, and it's amazing.
I love magic shows.
So well done. And I go, next time I go to Vegas, I've already said I'm going to Penn and Teller.
Yeah.
Because it's the only one I haven't seen. I've seen Copperfield, was blown away from it.
Yeah, I seen this random dude at like the Flamingo once, and he was so good. It was like I paid like $20.
But still, it's amazing, right?
And
like
they put on a show, man, and I was not disappointed.
Yeah, and how did they do it? I always like
smoke and mirrors.
We need more magic in the world, I think, right now.
Yeah, I agree. But then, like, every time you're like the kid in school, you're like, "Oh, you going to see a magic trick?" You're like, "Get away from me, nerd!" Like that's immediately what you do, right? But then when you're at home as an adult watching, you're like, "That's amazing!
Yeah,
that guy's the coolest guy on the planet." But in high school, you're like the loser.
What an asshole!
Like, this asshole walking around with his fucking deck of cards.
With a deck of cards and a coin in his ear.
Are we playing Go Fish? Get out of here! Get out of here, nerd. Play basketball or football like the rest of us.
Smash the cards down to the floor.
Yeah. Hey, you want a trick? 52 pickup. Nerd. No. I always loved magic.
Yeah.
I was very intrigued about it.
Do you know any tricks?
Not good ones.
Okay.
And it's bullshit. It's not magic. It's like I know I can find your card with a deck of cards. Like I know one of those.
Okay.
And it's like it's dumb because like I'll say it because I'll never do it.
Well, 7 shuffles make it a full deck again, right?
Right, but no, like what you do is like you're talking to somebody and you're like just going through cards and you're putting them down into 2 piles. You know,
okay,
like, hey, you know how you doing, blah blah blah.
Right.
You take the one pile, you like pick a card from.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Put in this one, and then you look at it, and you're like, not that one. No. Meanwhile, you're separating the deck between blacks and reds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like the easiest, stupidest trick, but you're distracting. It's like you're just having a conversation and you're just stepping around. You're like, you're talking. It's like, yeah, I'm just setting it up. No big deal. Just give me a couple minutes and we're just shooting the shit about like hockey or something.
Yeah, of course.
And then eventually, then you shuffle and you shuffle. No, you're not looking at the cards because you're talking while you're shuffling. And it's the easiest trick, but it's always a winner.
There's one guy, he's Canadian on the show, did it. It was amazing. It's a sealed deck, bicycle cards.
Yeah.
Has the company logo, has the label, and tells you, I'm taking the strip off, taking the sticker off.
Yeah.
brand new deck, and he's showing like this is how it is in the cards. It goes from ace to king, and then the two kings, king of spades and the king of hearts, kiss each other halfway through the deck. That's where you know it's halfway, and it's the others put it together. So pick a card. All right, so shuffle. Pick a card. Take it, write your name on it, or sign your name on it, right? Put it back in the deck. And then it does something. And then, I can't, I'm going to throw them in the air. I can't find your card. What happened? Shit. He goes, and then he pulls another deck, and it's completely sealed again. Breaks the seal, takes everything out again, opens it up, and in the middle of the two cards kissing, the king's
was
kissing.
His.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Right? And that
magic.
That's
real
trick.
magic.
And that did trick them. He goes,
you know why?
We don't know how you did that.
Because that was a witch. All right. Let's, all magicians are
and
witches.
Another show I've been watching it's really good. It's another podcast. And it's amazing. But it'll make you hungry and angry at the same time.
What is it?
The Taste Buds.
Never heard
it's Sal Volcano from Impractical Jokers, which we both love.
Yeah, I love
and they have a new season out too. I've been watching that.
Did you watch the movie?
Okay.
So
you remember when Murray got the proctology exam for losing?
Yes.
Yeah. And it was twice.
Yeah.
This season, I'm going to give this one away.
Yeah.
He loses the first episode.
Nice.
And it's this bachelor party. He goes, "Well, we already did one because he's getting married." He goes, "No, we're going to do one for the Impractical Jokers show." And they go, "But to be ready, you drink a lot. We want to make sure you're safe."
Yeah.
They put a catheter in him.
Oh my god!
And you see him screaming, like you just see this, like he's got his neck to a screen.
Yeah.
So his neck's just hanging out, and you see the discomfort. You see him like he's in a lot of pain. The guys look like, "Oh fuck, we shouldn't have done this."
Yeah, no
right?
shit,
They feel
man.
remorse for what he's going through. And he's going on the swing with the catheter in him. He's like, "I feel like I'm gonna pop it out," and like he goes down the swing. And they go, "Okay, now take it out." And they go, and then Joe goes, "Mer, and this is coming up on your first anniversary of your proctology exam." And the doctor goes, "Someone say proctology exam, saying doctor." And then he does that to him too.
Oh my god!
Oh, love it. They're back. And it's great. And they do some tricks, especially with COVID. That it's awesome.
Yeah.
So
what's his taste buds?
Taste buds. So Sal Volcano.
Yeah.
And Joe DeRosa. So two stand-ups.
Yeah.
And they just sit on Sal's couch and they debate foods.
Fantastic.
Like, which is better, McDonald's?
It's on YouTube.
McDonald's or Wendy's.
Yeah.
Tuna fish or egg salad. Oreos versus Chips Ahoy. Okay.
Apples and oranges.
Grilled cheese versus peanut butter and jam.
Yeah.
Combos versus Doritos, and then they put a vote to the Twitter, and everyone votes, and then they decide from that.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they're just debating for a half hour.
I'll look
and
it
it goes out of hand. Like they're just like, "Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah,
How the fuck did you say that?" And it looks like they're gonna come to blows. Like, "You're a fucking idiot for even thinking that. Like, why would you even think that?" And then Sal's like, the McFlurry can take a walk. Amazing.
Nice.
Amazing shows. So yeah, I've been entertained in such a way that
That's
I'm
good.
going, okay, I'm happy.
All right. Yeah. Listen, I'm exhausted. It's been like we haven't
happy
done
to
this
see
forever.
you.
It's been great to
So
see
good.
you. Let's do a little recap.
Yes.
We're back. We'll try to do this as much as we can, obviously.
We're going to try to keep mainstay again. Weather, nights, days are getting longer now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Summer's coming. Yeah. Maybe. We talked cancel culture.
Yes.
We talked comedians, actors, Marilyn Manson, magic, witches,
Power Rangers.
Our boy Steve.
Yes.
We love you, buddy. We miss you too.
Love everybody. Like, good to
Steve,
see you.
Where are you gonna put that shit?
We still have merch. We still have like a lot of things we need to catch up on. We will bring more guests in again as we go along. We're just we're gonna add to it.
It's gonna be great.
Numbers are going up again. Still.
Yeah,
that's been consistent. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. I feel like it gave opportunity for everybody to really.
We didn't go away. We just needed to make sure that when we came back, it wasn't going to be all doom and gloom.
And we're not.
No, I don't think so.
We're back, baby.
Yeah, exactly. we want to get it right. And by all means, put some comments out there. Listen, like, follow, share. And let us know what you want to see. I know we've got a couple people now. You met a guy that just worked with us first, and really cool guy. He would be awesome to have on the show too. A lot of energy. And we'll see how it goes. I know Bubba wants to get back.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Once we can start opening up, we're opening up.
Yeah.
And we'll end this on McFlurries can take a hike. That's it. Take a walk.
Thanks, guys, and love you all, and good seeing you again.
Seeing you, buddy.
And we'll be back.